how to create the perfect set for DJ gig. In most of my videos, I always talk about music production and mixing and marketing tips, but in this case, I wanted to basically just expand my perspective a little bit and touch on topics that you as a music producer might be interested in, because you might be in a stage of your career where you want to actually expand into DJing as well, doing live gigs. And I want to share with you in this video exactly what to look out for and what mistakes you should definitely not do when you prepare your own playlist and your own DJ gigs. I'm using Rekordbox, and you definitely should use also Rekordbox to prepare DJ gigs or prepared playlists. Rekordbox basically is a software you can basically test different songs and test and see if they actually match together. So as you can see already, this is the whole interface. Here are the two mixer channels. I'm not going to go a lot into depth into the technical side of Rekordbox, but just going to quickly touch on quickly. Before I actually create playlists and collections of music, I'm asking myself, what kind of music do I actually enjoy listening to? And then I try to create and download just music which fits into a specific genre. For example, I really enjoy tech house, I enjoy minimal deep tech, I also enjoy like those typical house music tracks, but I always stay within the genre of house music, especially in the beginning, because you want to be recognized as a DJ as a specific style. If you, for example, switch up the style in the beginning, you're playing dubstep, you're playing drum and bass, you're playing tech house, people are not going to really know what exactly to expect from you. And every time I went to a party and I had a DJ who was playing drum and bass and he was playing tech house, then was playing dubstep, I was just asking myself, like, where exactly is this going? Where exactly is the character of this specific DJ? So first of all, in the beginning, try to make sure that you're sticking to one genre. Try to make sure that you're creating some sort of character, some sort of vibe you want to create. Then the second thing, of course, is if you want to create, let's say, a playlist within Rekordbox, make sure to get a knowledge about the event itself. Is it a commercial event? Is it more an underground event? And then based on this, we're going to create our playlist based on the event you're going to. If you, for example, have an event which is more commercial and it's like, let's say, a club everybody goes to, you can obviously play all those bangers, for example, When the Sun Goes Down. I'm not going to play those tracks, obviously, because of copyright, but just for the sake of it, I have those tracks, everybody knows them. I might play them one day again when I play in a commercial setting. The way how I'm collecting my music is very simple. I find my music first of all over Instagram Reels. Sometimes I'm looking for DJs and see what hits really well. You can see those videos, you can see, oh, this song performs really well, I want to download this song. Then I also go on Beatport, I download songs from Beatport. Sometimes I'm browsing through the algorithm of SoundCloud or from Spotify. Once I recognize a song and I realize, wow, I'm actually resonating with this song, I'm downloading it instantly. After a while, I build a collection of, let's say, around 200 songs. I think I have in total maybe 200 songs in my whole catalog. And now every single time I download a song, I'm just downloading it if it's really necessary. The beauty, because you're watching this video and you're a music producer, the beauty is that you're going to be adding your own tracks also to your playlist, which is amazing. So there's always going to be new tracks coming in anyway. But I just download tracks if I really think they match the whole vibe or like the catalog and they really benefit what I already have here. Let's get now to the perfect playlist creation within Rekordbox to create a perfect DJ set. But before I tell you that, please make sure to like this video right now, subscribe to my channel to not miss out any house music production tutorials or DJ tutorials in the future, because I saw that 90% are not subscribed yet, and that's kind of shocking for me. So please make sure you do this right now. So in the beginning, I always start the whole set with, let's say, a very energetic but also a very meaningful song. Something which in this case I have a song here prepared, which is my own song. Starting your sets with your own song already straight away gives it some character, depending now obviously on if you want to play a high energy set or if you're playing more like a chill house music set. It really depends. So this is straight away my character, this is my song, so people are gonna be like, oh, okay, David Fritz is playing now. If you, by the way, wonder how you can create the perfect DJ gig, so basically what you have to do, you just have to go on gigs or on genres, for example, which is basically a playlist, and then you just press on the plus and then it's going to open a new playlist, and this is basically a playlist where you can prepare your DJ gig. Perfect DJ set. So yeah, in this case I go on my collections or like on the playlist already created here, and then I'm basically selecting a specific song that I think will suit in the beginning, which has a lot of energy, which introduces me really well. In this case I really like Lonely Ghost, so I'm just gonna look up for that. Then I'm just gonna basically drag it into the playlist, and there it is straight away. Also, what you can see here in Rekordbox is that this is the audio file, and what you can see here already marked my song in specific areas. So for example, I marked the first drop, then I marked the breakdown with basically a memory cue. As you can see here, this like C, this like orange thing means that it's in a loop. So it's gonna constantly loop because it makes it really easy for me as DJ to mix the song. If I just press the loop, I don't have to watch where exactly I'm doing it, or I just mix it straight into the memory queue at the second breakdown. Then I always mark the second drop and then also a last part here. For example, everything you have to do really is to go on the part and then loop it. Once you looped it, you just press on one of those letters, and then it's gonna just create this specific loop as a memory cue. So when you mix on the DJ decks, you can just press the H and it's gonna jump straight into this loop, which is smart. It saves you heaps of time, heaps of hassle as well, because you kind of know in which areas you should definitely start making the song. Then when you want to create the perfect DJ set is first of all to not lose too much energy after the first track, because if your first track has a lot of energy and then the second, third track basically lose energy, people are going to be disappointed. Yes, it is good to go in waves and sometimes have one or two tracks where the breakdown is very low energy and it takes away all the hi-hats, there's no kick playing, no bass playing. It is important to create a good balance. You don't want constantly just tracks where it's like a massive breakdown. It takes 32 bars until something happens again. People in the dance floor, especially in clubs, that want to dance. So ideally you have this track, for example, playing here, the bass line and the kick, the end of the song usually, and then you go into the next track. And then you swap the bass lines out. Bass line of the first track out. Also, I want to quickly just remind you that I'm also offering a one-on-one online coaching and also an online community over Discord. Make sure to wait until the end of this video to find out more about that. So this is the most current playlist I created for a DJ set I have on Friday here in Vancouver. So as you can see here, I start the track with something very unique, something very bizarre, something very interesting obviously. And then I have also a sample which is kind of this. It's just saying it's David Fritz in the mix. And then Eminem is saying, who? And then it's David Fritz, bro. So it's basically like a really, really cool thing for me to brand my own sound, to bring my own, who is this DJ playing? So it already creates some sort of character in the beginning. The reason why I chose a not so energetic track as the first track is because my set is the second set of the whole night, which means that I'm one of the first DJs, which kind of means that I should not play the most high energetic sound. It really depends also what time you're playing and stuff. If it's a festival, in my case, I'm playing in a arcade, which is it's a fun studio, but it's not like a club or anything. So, and then you can see I start to progress over the night. So I have tracks which have more and more and more energy, but I also put in a few songs everybody knows. But then I also put a few of my own songs in there, but I also put a few songs which are just like getting more and more and more energy the more we progress in the night. As I said, the most important thing is that you're not putting songs in there just because they have this massive breakdown. The most important thing is don't do it too much. If you have a 1 hour set, maybe have those massive breakdowns maximum twice, but you want to constantly get your kick and bass playing, and then sometimes for like, let's say 8 to maximum 16 bars, you take it out from the other song, for example, and then let the main song play without a kick and bass to create a bit of a build-up as well. Now let's get straight into the ending of the set as well. If you're now still struggling to get your house music tracks sound professional and you're tired of endlessly tweaking on the knobs without good results, then I have two game-changing options for you. Option number one is my Dear of Originals VIP online coaching, which is a deep dive program where we're going to basically work together on mixing, mastering, song arrangement, whatever you couldn't really learn over my YouTube tutorials. So I'm going to guide you over 8 to 12 weeks personally through online coaching where you're going to improve way faster than having to figure out everything by yourself. So if you're serious about leveling up your house music production skills, message me VIP over Instagram and I will see if you're a good fit into my online coaching. But be quick, there's only 4 spots left before I will increase the price by $50. Option number 2 is the most cost-effective one, which is to join my Dear Originals community over Discord. This is basically an exclusive members-only Discord group where we're going to work together with other music producers on mixing, arrangement. We're going to also do bi-weekly coaching calls. So whatever you're struggling with, you're going to be a part of an amazing community of house music producers where you're going to improve faster together. We're going to work together on a few tracks. I'm going to also sometimes send you a few samples, give you track feedback, so you're going to just improve way faster. But here's the catch. For every 10 members who join, I will increase the monthly fees by 50%. So if you want to join for just $10 a month, don't wait. Subscribe now via the Gumroad link, which is under this video, and be part of this amazing group of house music producers. I've already helped a bunch of house music producers to level up their game. Just see for yourself.
You were teaching your process of doing things, right? But then it's good to have a reference to understand how are other people doing it. So right now you told me, right, you're using presets and then you're tweaking. That didn't occur to me. I'm like sitting here and then I want to be original, have my own sounds.
I don't have anything else, but I definitely learned a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I definitely wouldn't have found any of this stuff out on my own.
So I think the ending is also very important because there's basically, it's kind of like a story you're telling with your DJ gigs. So the most important thing is in the end is that you're having, let's say you have a very, very, very energetic song, like something really intense. But then what you want to do, you want to create a little extra break before the last songs actually hit. So you have like, let's say 1 or 2 songs which have, let's say have a bit less energy to create a bit of this feeling, oh, it's something is ending now. But then you want to end with a bang. You want to end with something amazing. So you have 2 songs which are not as much energy, which is in this case Sultan and this one here. And then I'm going to like 4 or 5 tracks with intense energy, Babylonia, Matador, Trompeta, and then 1 track which is, let's say, more an interesting melodic track. As a DJ, we're basically telling a story. We want to tell a story of music, how we start, how we have breakdowns, how we have energy, then we have sometimes we take the energy away again. We don't want different genres because it's just going to be confusing for the audience. And then in the end, we have a massive bang and then end the whole set with 1 song which is very, very unique, something what people have never heard before. Try to tell a story with your music. Try to tell the story of this evolution of the sound, whatever you're creating there. Thanks a lot for watching this whole video, bro. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure to check out this video as well, which explains exactly how to produce house music like Avicii. Really easy tutorial, and I'll see you, bro, in the next video.